Hello, hello, everyone. Happy New Year. Sorry, I'm kind of messing around with my computer really quick because I was supposed to have gone live, and I'm not sure if I am live. That's okay. I am live here on Facebook, but I was supposed to also go live on Instagram. It's a new thing now, so hopefully I am. If not, that's okay. I'll worry about it another time because there's just like so many new things happening right now. So if you're on here with me, please say hello. Yes, I am almost an hour late. My apologies. I am going to be changing probably the time that I jump on with you guys periodically. I'm not sure. It's all going to depend on how um, on what God's telling me to do. So I am going to be basically kind of doing it very spirit led. So I will try my best to come around the same time, if I can. I know that consistency is a big deal for a lot of you, especially if you like to jump on with me and stuff. But remember that it's always recorded, so you can always come back and watch it again. So don't worry if you miss it or if you're not on live with me. I mean, I would love to have you guys live with me, of course, because I love the interaction and I love the engagement with you guys. But yeah, it is a little late in the morning, so I'm sure that a lot of you are probably working or doing other things already, and that's okay. Mm, that is totally okay. Oh my goodness, you guys, I've had such an amazing week off. It was, oh my, it's just so restful and peaceful and joyful. And at the same time, it was a little boring, because I wasn't doing the things that I usually do when I come live with you guys, and spend time with you and the things that I normally do when I'm working. So there were times that it was a little boring and I wanted to like start working and I'm like, nope, not doing it. Here and there, I did a few things only because I wanted you guys to be aware and of some of the things that are happening and things that are coming up, in the new year. So I was doing just very little bit, I promise, very little work, things that I was able to do just sitting on the couch or whatever. And that's the lovely thing about working from home, is that I can do work, in the kitchen with my husband or, over lounging in the living room as well. So anyway, happy New Year. Wow, it is 2024. Um, that is just crazy to me. 2024. Wow. And there's so many things that God is doing right now. Once my husband and I decided to just step into that threshold and so many things have started happening. And it all started for us, September, October, and it's just been progressing and progressing. And excuse me. So I'm excited to share with you guys that my husband and I will be having our live podcast, with you guys here on Facebook, live in the evenings as well on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. And I hope that you can join me. These morning brew blessings are going to continue, but it's going to look a little different. I am not going to be sharing a devotion that I used to share with you guys all the time, but I will be sharing a word, an encouraging word from the Lord for you, along with a piece of art. And so that is something that the Lord spoke to me. Actually, it was confirmed last night. And so yesterday, I kind of spent the whole day kind of reflecting on 2023, and I'll go there with you guys too. But last night, I was like talking to my husband about it. I'm like, I don't know. I know it's going to look different for me in the mornings, and maybe I'm not even supposed to do the mornings. But then I felt my spirit, no, I am supposed to still do them along with what I'm doing with him in the evenings. But it's completely two different things. And then I heard the word, prophetic art. And because I have my prophetic art that I share with you guys every once in a while, but that's how it's going to look different in the mornings with you guys. So I just want to let you guys know that. And I will not know at all who this word, that the Lord is giving me to give to you. And it's going to be short, very short. I'm not going to be here for that long. But it could be It could be short, it could be long, I don't know. But I am going to be trusting that the Holy Spirit is going to give me the right word for the right person at the right time when you're on here with me. And I hope and I pray that it encourages you, that it lifts your spirit up, and that it brings you joy and peace. And so that is my wish and my hope for those of you that are going to be jumping on with me. Just so you know, I wanted to let you know of that. And that's going to be the change, with my morning brew blessings. And I don't like, and for those of you that know me, I don't like to have titles and to feel so structured. And because God is not structured like that. I mean, yes, he is of order, but he is not in a box, right? He is, I don't have a box to show you, but he's not put in a box. So that's why I just want to let you guys know that there's going to be some flexibility there. You know what I mean? So I am not going to hold him in a box and only do it a certain way and only at a certain time. And so, because I know that whatever it is that he's going to be sharing is going to be for that right person. And as I said, just like with my devotionals, when I was doing my devotions that I've been doing, my gosh, I've been doing for the past 3 years. And it was always something that would speak to or impact someone's heart in some way. And a lot of it, as you guys know, it was just me sharing something that the Lord was doing in me. And so it was for my spiritual growth. It was for my inner healing that I was going through, that I'm still going through, and that we all go through every day, right? And it was always, or a correction. It could have been a lesson. It was something that the Lord was showing me. And I know that it was also impacting some of you. So I'm excited to see what the Lord's going to be doing, in the mornings when I'm with you guys. Excited to see how it's also going to impact your life too. So along with that, I have started my Canvas Moments blog, which I'm so excited about. Thank you so much for those of you that have subscribed to the blog. It is a free subscription. There is no fee whatsoever. At some point in the future, I'm probably going to open it up to anyone who do want to subscribe monthly. That will be a provision, for my ministry as well. But my blogging is something that the Lord has been telling me to do for a long time. A long time. I'm not even going to say how long, but I finally stepped forward. I finally took the step to just do the blog. And I'm so excited that I did, because now I have such a yearning and a desire to write. And that's what's new for me this year, is that yearning and desire to write more and to write with my paintings, so I've been spending time, as I'm spending time with the Lord in the mornings, and he's given me a word, or I have that yearning to write something, he gives me a vision of something as well. And that's why I've been painting a lot. And I've been doing my watercolor sketching a lot. And I know that those are going to be the pieces of work. That's going to be the piece of art that the Lord is going to speak life over you, speak love over you, speak grace over you, peace over you, through the art. And that brings me so much joy. That's always been my desire. My heart's desire is to do that. And I'm just so blessed and so humbled that the Lord has been opening up opportunities for that, and that he has showed me so much more confidence, through my art, and through just how he speaks to me, and me hearing him so much more clear. Good morning, Melanie. I'm so glad that you're here, girl. Continued prayers for you, Melanie, as you continue to heal, that your body heals. But along with that, I want to share with you guys that 2023 for me, the word for 2023 for me was all about encounter. And it was all about encountering Jesus more, spending more time with him intimately, more encounters. And I will tell you that the entire year was all about that. It was all about encounters with Jesus, whether it was encounters outdoors in nature, whether it was encounters through birds and through other animals, encounters during worship, at events, encounters with him in my dreams, encounters with him, when I'm sitting on the kitchen table doing my devotionals, when I'm reading in his word, encounters with him when I'm singing, encounters with him. Oh gosh, I could just go on and on. It was truly a blessing for me to have these close, intimate moments with the Lord, encounters with him when I'm painting. And, and it just, and I want more of it. And I know it's going to continue to keep growing and growing and growing. And so, yes, my word last year, it definitely, um, what's the word that I'm looking for? It happened. It came true. I'll just say that, definitely had more encounters with Jesus, but those encounters with him also helped me to have more confidence in that I was hearing him, more confidence in his voice and in the sweet whispers, that he gives me, because now it comes so much more clearer to me, and I have much more clarity in hearing his voice, and it's quicker, even with the visions and the images that I get, it's so much quicker. And I'm actually paying attention more, being more alert to it, more, I'm discerning it better. And that's a beautiful thing. And that's what I pray for every single one of you as well, that you have that close, intimate relationship with the Lord, that it's so close, that your relationship with him is so close that within seconds, it's him. And and that's not even so much, I'm still growing spiritually in that way. My connection to him is still growing, and it has changed so much already for me, and I already feel the difference. I love that. And so yeah, so 2023 for me was all about that. And so what I kept hearing, for the new year, was the word overflow and imagination. And it fit perfectly together because he wants me to have that overflow, the overflow of his anointing beyond my imagination. And that is, something that I've been desiring. And with so much that my heart's desires, so much that I'm wanting to do with him, and so much that I'm wanting, to do for his glory and to honor his name. And it just all fits in perfectly, the overflow that's going to happen for me in 2024. And I'm already feeling it. I'm already seeing it. I've been seeing it already. And so I can't wait to see all that God is going to do this year. And that's for me and for Bob both, Um, Bob has something so exciting to share with you guys this evening, and I hope that you guys can jump on with us. That's going to be at 7:30 Eastern time, and so right here, on Facebook Live, but anyway, going back to what I was saying about, about my blog is, so for years, God has been telling me to start writing. And so when when I did my whole dream and vision board with the Lord, and planning with the Lord, and then he gave me the word overflow and gave me, he also showed me that I would be writing more. And I knew it. I knew it was time. You just know when it's time. When it's time to finally just cross that threshold. And that's how it was for me. I just crossed that threshold, and now the blessings are coming. And now he's putting everything together and meshing everything together just as it needs to be, just as he planned it. And so the blog for me is something that I'm really excited about, because that blog is going to turn into my first book. And so I pray and I ask that you guys subscribe to it. Like I said, it's a free subscription. Share it with others. Comment impacts you and touches your heart. Because when you comment, just like here on Facebook, when you comment on the Substack blogging platform, others can see it as well. Others that are a part, other members that are a part of Substack. And so, yes, so my blogs are going to turn into my first book, and I'm excited about that. I don't know when it's going to happen, if it's this year or next year, but that is the plan. And of course, it could be 3 months from now. It's whatever God plans for me in the moment. But I would be very honored and very blessed if you guys do subscribe to my blog. And I pray that it blesses your hearts and that it inspires you. And just as I was saying with my morning brew blessings that I'm going to continue to keep doing, that's going to be an encouraging word for you. It is the same with my blogs. It's to uplift your spirit. It's to encourage and inspire you guys. And that's what we're here for, right? That's what God wants from every single one of us in 2024, is to just simply love. That is so hard sometimes, right? Is to just simply love. Good morning, my dear friend Carl. Brother, it's so good to see you. And yes, he is always there, even in the small things, Carl. And good morning, Miss Lydia. Hello, girlfriend. We overcomplicate things. I'm going to share a little story with you. Yesterday was a day for me to just reflect on 2023 for both Bob and I. And we spent some time actually just reflecting on 2023. And my sister had told me that she was going to be stopping by. And I'm like, okay. I said, well, just give us about an hour. Well, we needed more than an hour to do this reflecting. So she comes, and I'm thinking she's just going to spend the morning with us, and hang out and everything like that. Well, it turned out an entire day. It turned out that she was with us most of the day. I'm not going to lie. I got a little annoyed because, again, the old Kellen kind of creeped up on me, that I wasn't in control of my day. I was a little annoyed that even my husband, he was like, we're like, the things that we wanted to do, things that we wanted to write, the time that we wanted to spend with the Lord. But you know what? Guess what? So then all of us, ended up going for a walk in the afternoon together, spend some time laughing and just spending time together, throughout the day. That's exactly how the day was supposed to be. That was God's plan. That's how he wanted it. And all we had to do was just simply love. We just needed to love on her. She left here happy and at peace. We ended up having a good time together. Yeah, I didn't get to do what I intended on doing. I didn't get to paint in my studio. I wanted to finish a painting that I was working on. I didn't get to write my blog. But guess what? My blog got written last night. I still was able to write the blog, to do my writing for the first year of 2024. And hopefully you guys will jump on there and read it. And we still got to just love on my sister. And that's exactly how God intended it. It wasn't about me. It wasn't about Bob. It was about her. And we forget that sometimes, right? We get so caught up on our day in and day out and routines and stuff like that. And, oh gosh, I have like a checklist, I'm sure a lot of you are probably having a checklist, starting a checklist for the new year of all the things that you need to do. I haven't even started writing in my planner yet, because I don't want to feel like it's something I need to do like ASAP. I have a whole year. Just because it's the beginning of the year doesn't mean that I need to jump on it, right? The Lord has already started with our planning. He's already started helping us to see what's coming, and for us, the things that we need to do, the first steps that we need to take. But the reflection of 2023 was important for me to go through that. And I was still able to do that. I was still able to write about it and to pray about it and to be grateful and to thank him. Thanking him. That is key, is thanking him for all that he did in 2023. Yes, I know that a lot of us have had losses, whether it's a death or financial loss or your health loss. We've all had that. We have too. But reflect on all the good that God did. Because even in those losses, He did something good. I guarantee it that He did something good for you because He did for us, He did for me. That's what you need to reflect on in 2023. Reflect on all of the good and then look forward to walking across the threshold for 2024. Yes, 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 yes. I don't want to take up too much of your time. But again, thank you so much for subscribing to my blog, to my new blog. I'm so excited about that. And tomorrow morning, I will be back on with you guys. I'm not sure what time. I will try to be here probably, anywhere between 9 and 10. It just depends on how the flow goes in the morning. I don't want to, I want to give God the flexibility, open myself up to give Him the flexibility to do what He needs to do and what He needs to give me so that I can in turn give it to you guys. I love you guys. You are such a blessing to me. I missed you all last week when I was off. I hope that you had an amazing Christmas and an amazing New Year's with your family and your friends. I will be back with you guys again tomorrow. I hope to see you guys again tonight at 7:30 p.m. with my husband and I both. He has some exciting news to share with you guys on our live podcast right here on Facebook. I'm not sure if it's going to be here on my profile, but it's definitely going to be on our page, Trapp Ministries page. Like our page, share our page. There's going to be some great things happening in 2024 there with Bob and I both. And but yes, so what was I saying? I forget. So 7:30 p.m. tonight we will be on live. I hope to see some of you there. Love you guys so much. Go out there and be a blessing to someone else. Shine your light. Just simply love them. Love you guys. Bye.